behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. Emmanuel means God with us. There's never a child named Emmanuel in the Old Testament. That means it was fulfilled when Jesus himself was born to planet Earth. God with us. This son, this seed of David would come, and he would be everything that his father was. And you know, the very idea that a virgin would give birth to a conqueror who would crush the devil's head was spoken in the Bible within the first 3 chapters of the book of Genesis. That's why the Bible is so amazing when you begin to study it. Let's look at Genesis 3:15. I'm going to show you the virgin birth in Genesis 3:15. Can I do that this morning? Within 3 chapters, we've already got the entire gospel message of how it's going to be laid out. Don't you like it when the milk's in the front of the grocery store? You don't have to go all the way to the back. It's right there. Thank you, God, you know? You don't have to search for it. Boom, it's there. Let me blow your mind today. Genesis 3:15, it says, I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. Now this is where, after Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, and God is talking, he's prophesying to the serpent of his downfall. He's talking about how your head is gonna be crushed. That's a good day. I'm an assistant head crusher, by the way. Jesus is the official head crusher. I'm his assistant. Did you ever hear that song, Crusher of Evil? Soon to be released, by the way. We're in the studio. We're getting it out there. You guys are going to love that song when it comes out. We're working with somebody out of Maryland. It's going to be great. Emmanuel, God is with us. God says, Yahweh says to the serpent, I will put enmity. Number 1, so it talks about there will be an earthly conflict that now will follow. There's an earthly conflict that will follow. He goes on to say, come on, this is good, and the woman between your offspring and her offspring. The actual Hebrew word is zerah, which means seed. Between your seed and her seed. Now I'm falling back into biology again and science, but how many know women don't have seeds, women have eggs? I got that one right. The virgin birth is the seed of woman. The seed of woman. He says, I'm going to put enmity, conflict between your seed and her seed. The virgin birth. Goes on to say that you will strike his heel, which talks about the crucifixion. Jesus will be struck. His heel will be struck. He will be wounded by the one who brought the sin to this planet and brought the human race into this situation. But then it declares the obliteration of the serpent by her offspring, which is the virgin birth, which is Jesus being born to this planet through Mary, through the seed of David. She is carrying the Messiah to this planet to conquer death, hell, and the grave, and to crush the serpent's head and to obliterate him through the virgin birth. You know, when we sing, you know, Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. Come on, you don't understand why we say that. We're prophesying. We're coming into alignment, which already has been prophesied, that Satan's head is going to be crushed. Come on, you hear the bones crushing on that. I mean, his head will be crushed.
This and remember, we have so many different courses that we offer on Gateway Equip, and these are courses that you can take for a mere $5 a month, and we have courses on Revelation, on the gates of Nehemiah, on prayer, on Marxism. We have a ton of courses that we want to offer to you, and it's on the Teachable app. Makes it very simple to follow. You can just download the app to your phone. You can follow along, and we have just done an amazing job of getting that information to you and making it very affordable and very easy to go with. So once again, I'm Pastor Chris Monahan. Learn more about other resources at igateway.org, or visit us Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. here in Richmond, Indiana. We would love to see God's presence is rich, and we would love you to experience God alongside of us. So signing off here today. Thanks for joining me. God bless.